Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Delta Entertainment. I am your host, Liquor Kenobi, and today we're going to be talking about what has been going on in California due to the fires. And a lot of people are getting ups. A lot of people are furious of how Governor Newsom has been running things and how he's been taking care of California. He is so full of it, dude. He's trying to lie his way out of it, not to be blamed for everything that has happened, bro. But we all see it, man. The people are seeing what has been happening, bro. Almost all of California has been burned to the ground. People have lost homes, including celebrities have lost their homes. So here we go with this article. Hollywood celebrities turn on liberal California government over LA fires now that Newsom's policies directly impact them. So right now there's been talk that when your home is being when you have a home that's been destroyed, they have no insurance over fires, so they didn't get that. It's like they never gave them that insurance policy, whatever. So right now, their homes are not just going to be refixed, but they got to be repaid. So it's like more money on them and more taxes, especially for people that have lived in the home for almost 60 years. And this is something that people cannot stand by, man. And Governor Newsom has done a lot of damage, bro. And his officials in police, fire department are incompetent, bro. Are so stupid, bro, that they can't handle a situation, man. Even the mayor can't handle things. So let's take a read at this. Several Hollywood celebrities, including some of who have supported liberal policies in the past, are lashing out at the California government over the LA fires that continue to burn through homes and lives. As raging wildfires sweep through Southern California, destroying homes and leaving a trail of devastation, a wave of Hollywood celebrities have turned their frustration on California Governor Gavin Newsom and Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass. The LA fueled by dry conditions and fierce winds have ravaged areas including the Pacific Palisades, Eaton Canyon, and other parts of Los Angeles County. With the death of toll climbing and damages estimated at 150 billion, the backlash has seen swift and pointed. Jesus, man. Among the celebrities lashing out over the LA fires is Buffy the Vampire Slayer star Sasha Michelle Gellar, a former Republican now known for her liberal leanings and vocal support for Hillary Clinton in 2016. Gellar took it into Instagram to share our outrage at the lack of emergency management during evacuations. City of LA, you want everyone to evacuate, yet you have complete gridlock and not one traffic cop on the roads helping. She wrote, highlights the chaos on Southern California streets as thousands fled and encroaching flames. She tagged LA Mayor Karen Bass in the post directly. So here it is right here. She said it right, and this was from Stephen W. Owen, who saw this from her, and she said this directly to the mayor. Wow. So other prominent voices joined by the chorus of criticism. Actor James Wood, an outspoken conservative, blamed both Newsom and Bass for their elite's incompetence. I mean, look at this. Look at that, man. That is terrible, man. James Woods, it took me mere hours for the inevitable ineptitude of Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass to render the Pacific Palisades a scorched wasteland. To rebuild will be a gargantuan task. The first necessary step must be to recall these two worthless political hacks. Yeah, man, he's calling them out. He wants them gone. You know? This fire is not from climate change. You are ignorant blank. Woods posted on X, responding to people chalking these fires up to climate change. It's because liberal idiots like you elect liberal idiots like Gavin and Karen Bass. One doesn't understand the first thing about fire management, and the other can't fill the water reservoirs. You see, like I said again, Trump years ago, before he left office, told Gavin Newsom in California, you need to clear the forests. You need to get rid of the dead trees. You need to clean up all the leaves, and you need to keep water in the reservoirs. Do not throw them into the Pacific. And yet, Gavin doesn't listen. He does the opposite. And it's like, and this is the result right here. This is the result of the madness. It's just so incompetent, bro. Woods didn't stop there, sharing video photos of the charred Pacific Palisades and calling for a recall of both officials. Speaking with Fox News' Laura Ingraham, this isn't a wake-up call. This is the kind of thing they have tribunals for, where they try people to say you had an oath of office to perform certain duties. So let's listen to this a little bit so you guys can see. Here we go.
Laura, with all due respect, if it is true that things were handled this way, if it is true that Gavin Newsom is the absolute blithering idiot that I believe he is in the way he has handled fire management in this state again and again and again and again, this isn't a wake-up call. This is the kind of thing they have tribunals for, where they try people and say, you had an oath of office to perform certain duties. When you're the fire chief, this isn't a social justice exercise that you're in charge of. This is you getting water to areas that need water because there are fires in 100-mile-an-hour winds burning houses to the ground. I watched on a Ring camera a guy have to sit and watch his pet burn to death. You know, those things are issues of the heart when you watch a cherished little pet. Or, you know, look, my home is a building. It was we worked 3 years putting the home together. We loved our little house, but it means nothing compared to the 5 people that lost their lives. So
James,
the wake-up call.
Yeah, I hear you. And again, we're going to learn a lot more about this.
Yeah, man, it's just ridiculous what has been going on, dude. So, fitness guru Julianne Michaels, who previously lost her home to wildfire in 2018, also voiced her frustrations. Pacific Palisades ran out of water at 3 a.m. Michaels posted on X, "This is not a partisan issue. It's pure incompetence and misprioritization." So let's do this. Let's get on this article. All right. All right, I'm going to refer it down again. Wait, hold on. Oops. My bad. I messed up a little bit. All right, let me get back here. All right. And then I'm going to this one right here. California Governor Gavin Newsom issues a press release admitting they knew about the insane fire risk this past Sunday because he was positioning fire engines. And yet he just called in the National Guard a few hours ago. Pacific Palisades ran out of water at 3 a.m. I am so upset for the people of California, my family who stayed, my lifelong friends who live there, our brave firefighters. This is not a partisan issue. It's pure incompetence and misprioritization. It's incompetence, bro. It's stupidity, dude. It is pure stupidity, dude, of what Gavin Newsom has done into this country, bro. It's just ridiculous. All right, let me just fix this article real quick. I just want to get it fixed right. There we go. Let's put it right here. Right about here. All right, let's go. All right, let's get back to the article. Get back to where we were real quick. Oh, I tell you, man. California Governor Gavin Newsom issued a press release admitting they knew about the insane. Yeah, I already read this part. Yeah. Okay. Michaels called for Cost Party Corporation to get new leadership in California following the horrible event. Yeah, man. This is uncalled for. And now and now Mel Gibson, he had an interview with Joe Rogan on what has happened to his home and everything and what is they're talking about. So here we go with this interview. Let's go watch this. Here we go.
Yeah, we were just talking about the wildfire situation and how crazy it is that they spent $24 billion last year on the homeless.
Yeah.
And what did they spend on preventing these wildfires?
Zero.
Zip.
Zip. And in 2019, I think Newsom said, I'm going to take care of the forests and maintain the forests and do all that kind of stuff. He didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything. And then on top of that, they cut the water off.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's all funny. And then I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel. I don't know, but it's like, it's sad. It's like the place is just on fire.
Well, the whole state is just so poorly managed. It's so frustrating and confusing. And then he gets on TV and pretends like everything's great.
Mm-hmm.
And California's the best. We have the best state. We have the most amazing economy. And you're out of your fucking mind, dude. You've ruined this state. Personally ruined it.
Well, it's the same team that was up in San Francisco, and they came down to L.A. and they're doing what they did in San Francisco. And
yeah,
San Francisco's kind of like apocalyptic now,
Yeah,
I went there and it's just like people, homeless. It's a mess.
It's just unbelievable that society can crumble that quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It really is unbelievable.
It doesn't take long.
No.
Yeah. I read a book once by Jared Diamond called Collapse. Mm-hmm. Have you ever read that book?
Yeah.
Crazy, right? It says all the things you need for a civilization to cave in and collapse. And a lot of the things are present, all those earmarks, the precursors of a collapse, they're present in our time. So it's an interesting observation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like this, bro. People had a chance to vote Gavin Newsom out. I think this was a couple years ago. I forgot which guy was trying to run as governor. They had the opportunity to get rid of Gavin Newsom, and it failed, which they failed. Gavin Newsom still stayed in, and it's gotten worse. Most of California in that state have homeless people all over the place. There's violence in that country. There's violence in there. There's chaos in that state. And it's a beautiful state. It's a beautiful state, man. But you can't really go out at night, because if you try to go out at night, you're gonna get screwed. You're either gonna get beat up, you're either gonna get raped, or you're gonna get murdered. Those are the options that you're gonna get. That's gonna happen to you if you try to go out at night by yourself. But it's like I said, dude, I mean, Gavin Newsom is so terrible, man. So, then you have another one. Patricia, best known for her role, Everybody Loves Raymond, posted X to laminating California's leadership. So, here we go. Let's listen to what she's got to say. Here we go.
It is just so heartbreaking to see what's happening in the Pacific Palisades in California, in Los Angeles. So many good friends who worked really hard for years and created beautiful homes for themselves and their families. It's all going up in smoke, and preventable, by the way. I mean, we have a mayor who cut the budget of the fire department in California by over $17 million. Fire is the biggest hazard in Los Angeles. Why would you cut that budget? There was no water in the fire hydrants in the Palisades. And by the way, she wasn't even in town during fire season. A completely stupid trip to Ghana, completely unnecessary, on taxpayer funds. Maybe stop doing those trips and fund the fire department. This is what's infuriating. I don't hate California. I love California. We had 32 beautiful years there, and the people running the show just decimated the place. Drugs, homelessness with mentally ill people on the streets, crime. Our next door neighbors were burglarized there. Taxes. What are you paying all these taxes for? To see your neighborhood go up in smoke. It's so enraging that they took one of the most beautiful states, maybe the most beautiful state in the Union, and just continued to destroy it. Gavin Newsom standing there with his hands in his pockets. Oh well. I just really feel for everybody there. I really do. Anyway.
But this is like this, bro. California, man. People in California have to understand, dude. The people in California there are Hollywood celebrities that are starting to wake up right now. They should have been awake years ago. Years ago, they should have started waking up and seeing the corruption that has been happening in California. California is surrounded by communists, socialists, and liberals. People got to start getting out of that and wake up. And goddamn get into common sense right now. The next time you get a vote for somebody that wants to run for governor, you better vote Gavin Newsom out. Get him out. Because he's incompetent, bro. He doesn't want to take the admit. He doesn't want to admit, yes, it's my fault. I should have listened to Donald Trump. He doesn't want to say those words. So here we go. Now we have another one. Sarah Foster also targeted Newsom and Bass in the scathing ex-post, pointing to overgrown vegetation, empty fire hydrants, and budget cuts for the departments. We pay the highest taxes in California. Our fire hydrants were empty. Our vegetation was overgrown. Brush not cleared. Our reservoirs were emptied by our governor because tribal leaders wanted to save fish. Our fire department budget was cut by our mayor. But thank God, let me get more of this out here. I'm going to read it. But thank God drug addicts are getting their drug kits. Resign your far-left policies and have ruined our state and as also our party. And you see right here, I'm going to show you this piece right here. This is 2020 in California. Here's 2024. That tells you that people in California are waking up. They are seeing what has been going on in California, man. I mean, I'm going to give you one example. Dean Cain used to live in California. He used to live in California, but everything that he's seen, what has been going on with the state, he's been praying for a miracle. During that election year of Gavin Newsom trying to get to be called out to get resigned, they had the opportunity to get rid of Gavin Newsom. He said that if Gavin Newsom stays as governor, I will leave. I will take my family and we will leave the state of California. And he did get it. He did do it. He left California and went to Vegas and went back to Vegas and went living in Vegas right now. So I mean, it's supposed to tell you, man, it's just so bad right now. The criticism highlighted growing frustration across ideological lines, with even traditionally liberal figures like Geller speaking out as wildfires continue to devastate Southern California. The political fallout for Newsom and Bass appears to be gaining momentum. Incoming presidential Donald Trump was also weighed in posting on Truth Social. One of the best and most beautiful parts of the United States of America is burning down to the ground, its ashes, and Gavin Newsom should resign. This is all his fault. Trump further accused Newsom of refusing to sign a purported water restoration declaration that, according to Trump, could have mitigated the disaster. Newsom's spokesman dismissed the claim, calling it pure fiction. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this right now, man. When Trump gets elected, next week, Monday, when he gets elected, and he goes to California, the people in California better appreciate his behind. If they don't appreciate him being there to help the man, Trump, if I were him, I'd be like this. Okay, fine. You're on your own then. But Trump has been trying to help the people. He's been trying to help us in those 4 years from 2017 to 2020. He's been trying to help this country. And he's done very well when he was president. He didn't have the best he didn't have the best co-worker. He didn't have the best people to help him out. But at least he got most of the things done. We had our borders protected. We had our countries in check, other countries in check to make sure they don't do anything to any other countries. We had lower gas prices, lower groceries, no inflation. I mean, come on. We had all that and it went down the drain. As soon as Biden came in, his first year, it went into a disaster. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now, people got to start waking up, man. People need to start waking up. I do feel sorry for the people that live in California right now that are suffering from these fires and everything. But I'm hoping they start waking up and realizing that these Democrats have done nothing but damage the state. So that's going to be it for my video. So I am praying. I do feel sorry for the people of California, man. But I mean, you had the chance to get rid of Gavin, bro. I'm hoping that the next time that you guys get ready to elect a governor in California, I hope you get rid of him. I really hope you do. So, all right, that's gonna be it for the video. So, thank you for being in this channel and liking this video. If you like the video, hit the like button, share this video, post a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button for me. All right, everyone, thank you all so much, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.